I guess we didn't pay the bill. Mayor, did you enjoy your chow? I would stand behind the podium, but I'm kind of worried you only see the hat moving back and forth. So we're going to adjust the lights because we're going to show a couple videos. But before we even start, okay, just got the word from the 50-50 raffle that right now, if you're in that 50-50 raffle, you have a chance to win $245. So if you got some more money and you think you're gonna get lucky, sometime during this event, you might want to go back and throw a couple fives in there. Just, they'll pay for the evening and you'll go back with a smile, and then you'll know that half of it went to good cause. At this time, we have questions all the time by other service member. Why? What's so big about the Marine Corps birthday? I mean, you know, hey, I'm pretty sure the Navy has one. They do. I'm pretty sure the Army has one. They do. Okay, and so does the Air Force. And the Space Force, well, those are toddlers. They just begun. I think they're about 2 years old now. All right, so the Marine Corps is built on tradition, and we were heavy into tradition. So there's this short little video right now that's pretty funny, and it's going to explain from a guy who's not even a Marine, I think he was in the Army, what's so special about the Marine Corps birthday. And remember, it's got humor in it, and it's got one of those verbs in it. So we've got Tommy over here who's going to make sure he does the beat on it. I hope he can catch it, because now, ladies, cover their ears, okay? But anyway, enjoy this, and after this, we're going to get serious and go right into the ceremony.
All right, we're going to do a special thing for the Marine Corps birthday. We're going to go over some of my favorite Marine quotes, some of my favorite Marine lore. It's going to be great. And for those of you that don't know, the Marine Corps birthday is the greatest American holiday that most people don't know about. And once you do know about it, it becomes the groundhog for the entire holiday season. As soon as all your Marine buddies start posting memes talking about Semper Fi and how drunk they're going to get at the ball, you know that the rest of the holiday season is upon you. It's only a matter of time until you get to start reading newspaper articles about how somebody got trampled to death for a $1 toaster on Black Friday. And then we all come together on Thanksgiving to do something that Americans very seldom do, overeat. And then December starts, that wonderful, wonderful time of year where every single store in America plays Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, on a loop. And let me tell you, it will never ever get old or annoying or redundant or annoying. I blame Nick Cannon. Anyways, then we're going to have Christmas, then we're going to have New Year's, and then we all get to get the date wrong every time we write it down for the next 3 months while we quietly reflect on how many years it's been since we graduated from high school. What I'm trying to tell you is you owe it to yourself to go drinking with the Marines on the Marine Corps birthday before this shit show of a holiday season starts. Because if you've never been, drinking with the Marines is a phenomenal experience. Really, it's a two-step process. Step one, show up. Not going to stop you, the cops, because when they show up, one of them is a Marine. And they're not about to arrest a Marine or a Marine's buddy on the Marine Corps birthday. At worst, he's going to tell you to have a good rest of your night. At best, he's there to help you hide the body, because that's just how Marines get down. So if you've never been drinking with the Marines, please do it. And I know what you're thinking. What if I don't have any Marine friends? That's fine. Just go to the bar. They'll be there. How are you going to identify said Marines? You don't have to. Believe me, you're going to figure it out pretty quick. They'll tell you. I love them, but they are the CrossFit of the military branches. They are not about to let you think that they served in any other branch but the United States Marine Corps. Now, why is the Marine Corps birthday such a big deal?
Kind of a big deal.
Well, it's because the Marines are kind of a big deal. I don't know where to start with this, so we're just going to start from the beginning. November 10th, 1775. Yeah, that's before 1776. The Marine Corps is older than the United States of America. They were founded in Tun Tavern, a bar. The Marine Corps was founded in a bar. You can't make that up. Just back with some new terrifying nickname that the enemy gave them. And that proud tradition started in World War I at the Battle of Belleau. If you don't know, super short, oversimplified version of history, the Germans were marching through France towards Paris. The Marine Corps shows up and is like, nah. They're able to push back the Germans once with the help of the army and the French, and then the French begged the Marines to retreat back to a more fortified position with them. To which the Marine Corps leadership responds, and I quote, "Retreat. We just got here." They then proceed to don their gas mask and fix their bayonets as they go into one of the bloodiest battles America has ever fought. And the Marines do it so aggressively that the Germans begin to call them the Devil Dogs, a moniker that no one that has ever fought them since has disagreed with. Then we fast forward to World War II. World War II, everybody talks about Iwo Jima, and they should. Very poetic, very heroic, very romantic when they raise the flag. But my personal favorite Marine story from World War II is the Battle of Tarawa. If you don't know, Tarawa Atoll is the most fortified island the Marines have ever landed on. The Japanese admiral in charge of defending Tarawa is quoted as saying, "1 million men couldn't take Tarawa in 100 years. To which the Marine Corps said, "Hold my beer," as 4,000 Marines proceeded to take it in 3 days. Yeah. Only one Japanese officer actually survived that battle, and in his journal he described it as this: "We could see the American landing crafts coming towards us like dozens of spiders on the surface of the water, when one of my men exclaimed, 'The gods of death have come.'" I'm trying to paint the picture that they built quite the reputation for themselves. A reputation so intimidating that during the Gulf War, Desert Storm, whatever you prefer to call it, the Iraq military was scared of the Marines because they actually believed that to become an American Marine, you had to murder a member of your family at basic training. Now that obviously is not true by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it speaks volumes that an entire military actually believed it. The Marine Corps merely existing is a form of psychological warfare. And that's just when they're merely existing. They're way scarier when they're actually doing their job. Like for everybody, including their own chain of command. For example, during the Battle of Fallujah, the Marines got so many headshots that the United States military had to launch an internal investigation because they were concerned that the Marines may have been executing people at point blank. They weren't. They were just out there giving long-range lobotomies at a rate that the American government didn't know was possible, which adds even more to the psychological warfare aspect. I mean, how would you feel if you had to go up against a military force that you knew was under investigation for getting too many headshots? I'm going to go on a limb and say not great. And that is truly intimidation at its finest, because everybody knows the most advanced militaries in the world offer their men body armor. Ain't nobody giving their guys face armor. The Marines subtly saying, "I don't care how big your military budget is, you can still get it." I think Eleanor Roosevelt said it best when she said, and I quote, "The Marines I have seen around the world have the cleanest bodies and the filthiest minds, the highest morale and the lowest morals of any group of animals I've ever seen. Thank God for the United States military." And if I wasn't there, I'm willing to bet other Marines that heard it, at least one of them leaned over to his buddy and said, "I'd hit that." In conclusion, the point I'm trying to make here is Marines make great friends and horrible enemies, and I would strongly recommend helping them celebrate their birthday. So yeah, go check out my website, buy some merch, quack bang out. I'm gonna go drink with the Marines. Okay, bye.
At this point, we're going to be playing the national anthem, so please get up, face the music. If you have a cover, you welcome to salute. If you don't have a cover and you're in another service, you can salute. If you're a Marine, you better not salute unless you have a cover.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land
sit down. Thank you. As you entered the banquet hall this evening, you may have noticed a small table in a place of honor. It's as soon as you walk into the entrance to your left. It is set for one. This is a table, is our way of symbolizing the fact that members of our profession of arms are missing from our midst. They're commonly called POWs or MIAs. We call them brothers and sisters. They are unable to be with us this evening, and so we will remember them. This table set for one is small, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner alone against his oppressors. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intention to respond to their country's call to arms. The single yellow red roses displayed in the vase reminds us of the families and loved ones of our comrades called to arms. The single red rose displayed in the vase reminds us of the families and loved ones of our comrades in arms who keep the faith awaiting their return. The yellow ribbon tied on the vase is reminiscent of the yellow ribbons worn upon the lapel and the breasts of thousands who bear witness to their unyielding determination to demand a proper accounting of our missing. The candle is lit, symbolizing the upward reach of their unconquered spirit. A slice of lemon is on the bread plate to remind us of their bitter fate. There's salt upon the bread plate, symbolic of the family's tears as they wait. The glass is inverted. They cannot toast with us this night. The chair is empty. They're not here. Let us remember them and never forget their sacrifices. May God forever watch over them and protect them now and their families. Amen.
We will cut our enemies down in droves. Our fires will be the substance of their nightmares. We will protect our brothers and sisters. The fields of the dead will serve as evidence of our passing.
I like Marine infantry, and I like the way they fought. They had shoes that none of you had. Didn't have proper shoes on and didn't have any shirts or anything. What do you expect troops are gonna do at 30 below zero? Now, I was used to it. We had kids in there that couldn't.
The Marine Corps is a force like no other. We have no fear. Our resilience is as unbreakable as our spirit. Because of this, we can endure any adversity. When faced with impossible challenges, we overcome and destroy any enemy in our path.
Our success in Fallujah was the individual Marine behind his personal weapon, but it was the Marine Rifle Squad and all the components of support that backed that squad leader and his squad. That was the secret weapon. You know, we talk about superpower weapons, all the capabilities of the nation. A rifle squad, a Marine, is the most fearsome weapon on the planet Earth.
We're the only organization that at the core, we ensure that first and foremost, our Marines are trained to be warfighters. We provide those Marines the fundamentals needed to be adaptable. And if they're adaptable, they're resilient. If they're resilient, they can problem solve. And they can problem solve, they're gonna be able to make the mission.
From the challenges of boot camp to battlefields anywhere in the world, our Marines persevere and win because no matter where they're from, they possess the courage and determination to overcome any obstacle. Our non-commissioned officers, the backbone of our Corps, make decisions and lead from the front with ruthless efficiency.
The squad leader that I had across the 3 squads in Afghanistan they were brilliant, just very different people. But when it came to understanding the environment, understanding our equipment, and understanding the enemy, being able to adapt requires awareness.
In every battle we fought, the key has been decisive leadership carried out by our junior Marines. They are the difference makers, willing to walk point, be first through the door, and if necessary, make the ultimate sacrifice for their brothers and sisters.
When you're in a bad situation, the only thing you are allowed or permitted to do is to determine how you're going to fight your way out of that situation or scenario. You have mentally prepared yourself for these things, and then they happen. And then they're difficult, but you're able to navigate through them because you are trained, professional warfighter.
As the world changes, we are changing with it. We are equipping our forces with cutting-edge technology, while also embracing our heritage, which shows us war will never change. America will always be Marines, willing to fix bayonets and charge the enemy.
We're identifying what we think the next fight is going to look like. That's, a force design and where we're moving. And it is very distributed in nature, to say the least. And at the entry level, teaching to think at a different level, to receive inputs, and process different types of technology only supports what they're going to do in 2-3 years when they are that corporal.
The Marine Air Ground Task Force is the tip of America's spear. Adaptable to any situation, the MAGTF is ready to support our allies and destroy our enemies anywhere in the world. Our Marine Expeditionary Units stand forward deployed as a naval response force, always on call, in war and in peace.
These were special people. They're incredible people. I'm just thankful that for a moment I got to know so many incredible heroes.
You always want another second, another minute, another hug. But, when the time comes and they're gone, that's it. So what you've said, what you've done, who you were, that's what they're going to remember.
fallen didn't make that sacrifice for us to sit around and be sad all day. They made that sacrifice with the expectation that we would live in the fullest manner possible.
Do what you need to do to get back into the fight and know that the community is there, the brothers are there, the sisters are there, like everybody is there to, you know, to keep the fight going, to keep pushing the fight, because inevitably, like, we need everybody to be operational. We need, you know, that team to come back together and continue the mission, because you lose a teammate and you still have to keep fighting.
The enemies of the nation, we're the finest fighting force in the face of the earth, proven it. Coming up on 2.5 centuries.
Because you cannot beat that which will not stop.
I have 35 of the most savage human beings on earth. We are a bunch of rabid dogs.
We will continue to be the most elite ground fighting force that there is. And I think that we continue this extreme sense for violence of action, like these Marines are going to continue to pave the way for our military.
Be ready, because if you're not ready, the Marine Corps is going to do what they do best, win our nation's battles.
For 249 years, Marines have distinguished themselves not just by their valor, but by their readiness to confront the challenges that lie ahead, no matter how daunting those challenges might be.
The next fight is on the horizon, and it will demand everything we have. Our reputation as warriors is not just a relic of our past, but a living testament to our nature. Our spirit is one of relentless pursuit, unmatched violence, and a steadfast will to win.
Marines, our heritage is one of victory through superior might and unyielding perseverance. As we honor that heritage and our rich legacy today, we must also reaffirm our commitment to our nation, our families, and the Marines to our left and right. We will remain vigilant, and every Marine will be prepared to fight and win, no matter the cost.
Happy birthday, Marines, and Semper Fidelis.
I don't want to make you go out and re-enlist again. Thank you, Cliff. If I can have the following Marines, front and center, Lou Boria. Lou, unless you want me to pick you up and carry you here. Kevin Jerez. Lou, leave the sword alone. I got your name on, Herman. I will do 10 push-ups in 10 days. Okay. It was the one who wrote this down that really screwed it up. Okay, I'll take the hit. Traditionally, regardless of location, Marines pause to observe our birthday by sharing a cake, and usually a holiday meal. A sword is used to cut the cake as a reminder that we are a band of brothers and a band of warriors, committed to carry the sword so our nations may live in peace. A piece of the cake is presented to the oldest Marine present. Signifying the honor and respect according to experience and seniority. The oldest Marine present this evening is Lou Boria, who was born on March 22nd, 1927, served from 1943 to 1957. You can have a piece of that cake now, Lou.
We didn't hear you.
Say goodbye.
It's not like you haven't done this before. Symbolically, the eldest Marine present passes the cake to the youngest Marine present. Just as for 249 years, our experience of Marines have matured and led young Marines that will fill our ranks and renew our corps. The youngest Marine present this evening is Irvin Jarez, who was born on September 9, 1993, served from 2011 to 2018. You can go ahead, Aaron.
Right, Kevin.
Boy, those are disciplined Marines. They just wait for that moment, that command. Just a couple of words. We have Marines that not only after they serve their time in the Marine Corps, they go ahead and serve time in the public, in society. Irving is one of them. He served in the Marine Corps and now serves in the police force. So here he is, serving for our country, now serving for our community.
On November 1st, 1921, John A. Lejeune, 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, directed that a reminder of the honorable service of the Corps be published by every command to all Marines throughout the globe on the birthday of the Corps. Since that day, Marines have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores in war and peace. On this birthday of the Corps, therefore, in compliance with the will of the 13th Commandant, Article 38, United States Marine Corps Manual, edition of 1921, is republished as follows. On November 10, 1775, a Corps of Marines was created by a resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that day, many thousand men have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we who are Marines should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of its long and illustrious history. The record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world's history. During 90 of the 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war and in the long eras of tranquility at home Generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war in both hemispheres and in every corner of the 7 seas, that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines today have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we have also received from them the eternal spirit which has animated our Corps from generation to generation and has been the distinguishing mark of the Marines in every age. So long as that spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past. And the men of our nation will regard us as worthy successors to the long line of illustrious men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of our Corps. The inspiring message of our 13th Commandant has left its mark in the hearts and minds of all Marines by deed and act, from Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima, from Incheon to the Korean Armistice, in interventions from Lebanon to the Dominican Republic, and from the opening battles of Vietnam to the Maya West rescue. On this day, we remember halls of Montezuma, shores of Tripoli, and dates that live in infamy. December 7, 9/11, and for the Semper Fidelis among us, October 23, 1983. We cannot dedicate, consecrate, or hallow herb-enriched by esprit de corps. At a place we know as Beirut, Lebanon, U.S. Marines epitomized qualities which are their legacy. 220 Marines, 18 sailors, and 3 soldiers, their purple hearts forever consecrating God's Valley of Bekaa. They came in peace. Marines have since crossed shores of Kuwait, deserts of Iraq, and climbed mountains of Afghanistan on a legacy of honorable service in every climbing place. The record of American Marines achieved in combat and the faith born in peace will continue.
At this moment, we're going to go ahead and run the cakes out so you can eat something before we play the next event. Okay, so we're going to need some assistance over here. Where are my 2 devil dogs soon to be back there? And the carts are here, Terry. And cupcakes are right here. So this is a quick opportunity to go back there and get some more raffle tickets and see how your luck goes. So they're going to come around, they're going to give you cake, or they're going to give you a cupcake. You tell them what you want. If you need to go to the bathroom, or the head as we call it, go right ahead. If you need to get another drink, the bar is waiting for you.
Jennifer tradition says you have to. I thought about it. No, go ahead. Yes.
What I need you to do.
Sure.
All right, guys, can I get your attention? We're at the last stretch now. Noisy table over here with my son there.
And your wife.
Okay, this is on a serious note. So a couple of days ago, well, yesterday, I had a conversation with a Marine that I haven't talked to in about 33 years. I served in the Marine Corps for 26 years, so I had a lot of Marines I worked with. And we served together. One of them was this Lance Corporal, and if you look at this picture, he's the young man on the right. This was taken in 1991, we were at Desert Storm, and his name is Cole Brady, or Brady Cole. And you know, as Marines, if you're a staff SEO or an officer, you never use their first name. Okay, you use their last name. That's the way it was. You know, I was known as clone, gunny clones, master clone. That's what we did. So, but we call up, and it's kind of strange sometimes when you say, hey, this is Mike, because it's really top clone. That's how I knew you, or gunny clone. All right. So anyway, I had this conversation with this guy, and I haven't talked to him in a long time. I mean, I left in 91, Camp Ledoux, and then he got out of the Marine Corps. And the young man went through some hard times. Okay, he's never been married, doesn't have kids, just got diagnosed with 2 types of cancer. Okay, and he's, what, 50 years old? Okay, so he's young and all that. And unfortunately, he used to live in California. That's the unfortunate part. Now, he's in Colorado now, he's with his parents. And he's in stage 4. Okay, so doesn't look good. So we had this long conversation, we talked about everything he's done. And he said, yeah, I did the bad. I didn't do some great things that I should have done, but I did it right. And I said, well, that's good. So anyway, I thought, and I said, well, what can I do for this guy? What can, as a Marine, because the reason I found out he had cancer was because other Marines I served were calling me, Top, you need to call Brady, you need to call Brady. And I'm like, God, I haven't talked to this guy in 35 years. You know, he was a Lance Corporal, I was a gunny. So anyway, so I thought about it, and I said, well, you know, Marines take care of Marines. And that's what we do. It doesn't matter time, you know, distance and everything else. And you know, we will distance each other, but we will run each other again. So, I'd like to dedicate this song for him. And at the end, his name is Brady is his first name, and Cole. I would like if everybody could shout out, Simplify, Brady Cole. The reason is, I'm going to have this taped, and I'm going to send it to his parents. So if you know the song, sing with it. If you don't, enjoy it. And then at the end, like I said, we'll stop and we're going to say it. And I'm sure his parents will get a kick out of it. And they'll know that Marines still care about each other. But
he sat in that long line of barber chairs, and the sergeant asked him, "Son, would you like to keep your hair?" He said, "Yes, sir," as he heard those clippers buzz and hum. The sergeant said, "Hold out your hands till it comes. Sympathize, do or die, so gung-ho to go and pay the price. So here's to leathernecks, devil dogs and jarheads, on Paris Island in July. Sympathize." I sleep in my bed instead of a foxhole. I've never heard my boss tell me to lock and load. There ain't no bullet holes in the side of my SUV, 'cause the kid next door just shipped out overseas. Yeah, simplified. Do or die. So gung-ho to go and pay the price. So here's to leathernecks, devil dogs and jarheads, in Paris Island in July. Sympathize. To the few that wear the dress blues, with haircut high and tight, and proud to be the first ones in the fight. Yeah, sympathize. Oh, sympathize. Do or die. So gung-ho to go and pay the price. So here's to leathernecks, devil dogs and jarheads, in Paris Island in July. Never leave a man behind. A Marine for life. Sympathize. That's all for the board.
okay, I'm going to give you a count because we're going to try to put this together. And I tell you, when I say three, okay, you're going to say Semper Fi, Brady Cole. Or you can, let me switch it. You're going to say Brady Cole, Semper Fi. Finish it with a Semper Fi. We got it? Yep. Okay, on the count of three. We don't get makeovers. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Simplify is to live or die.
Thank you guys. That was awesome. Kind of got a little fog in my eyes. Okay, this one is a sing-along. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. Okay, it's another greatest day to celebrate. And we're going to get a chance to go to places like Applebee's and stuff like that. And they're going to serve us food, okay? And that's great. Okay, but remember one thing, as not a PCS notice, but an MS Marine public message, is that take care of those waitresses and servers, okay? You may get the meal for free, okay, but they still have to work, so tip them well. But this is a song that's dear to a lot of people. It's a great song, so it's got lyrics in it, so go ahead and sing, because this is a motivating song.
Right, Tommy! You're the man, baby.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life. And I had to start.
Words are up there.
Just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say. American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you in the universe today.
Stand up. Come on. Stand up. Stand up.
Bless the USA. I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Hoorah! 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 Are you still up? Are you still up? The best fighting song there is. Okay, and now that you got your vocal cords all worked up, okay, we're gonna sing not the Marine Corps hymn, because that's not what it's called. It's called the Marines hymn. So, and you know the second verse, or is it the third verse, when we talk about the Army and the Navy? We better let the people know, in 3 Odd Guys, that we're in town.
Where's my bullhorn at?
You don't need one, your voice carries.
On the halls of Montezuma, to the shores of Tripoli, we'll fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We which we are proud to serve. In bitter strife we fought for life and never lost our nerve.
Come on, guys, you know.
If the Army and the Navy ever looked on heaven's sea,
That's better.
they would find the streets are gone.
That's what we need.
By United States Marines.
Yes. Hoorah!
All right, we always know the first verse, back in the background. When it gets to the second and third, we have to read it. But that was pretty good. A couple things I'd like to say before we end this, and by the way, I mean by we end this, that means that we will get into the next phase of this event, which is going to be the raffles, and we have an auction. First time we do this. Go ahead, you can sit down. First time we do this, to do an auction. It's going to be interesting. Okay, but before I do that, I have a couple of things to say. I'd like to thank the following people for helping us out. First of all, Andy Anderson, the post commander. Troy and his amazing bar staff. Alice Paria and the awesome artillery. The Marines, CFL staff, that help us out all the time. Without these guys over here, I'll be lost. I'm trying to figure out where the mic is. Mike McFadden, for his never-ending planning and commitment. Mike sitting back there, who pushes the event, who pushes all those emails and gave me the warnings, who extended us for people to get their tickets. Okay. Last but not least, you guys, the Marines, families, and friends, who for years have supported us and been here and given us the camaraderie we need. Without you guys, we would have never made this possible. And it shows every year we go growing and growing. We used to be bigger when we were in Bubbaloo's, but we're growing and all that. And of course, I'm going to give the mayor a call, because next year, right, Mayor? You're going to get us a proclamation. You're going to name us. You're going to give us Marine Day. Hey, Mike, can I get you over here for a second? Mike, if he's going to discuss those banners real quick, the banners that you see on the road, and he's going to tell you how you can go about it and get them next year for somebody you care about, somebody past or present that served in all the services. And after he's done, Alice is going to jump in and start the raffles. And then if you still got a chance to go there and get some more tickets, and read your numbers good. And hopefully you stay around. The bar's still open. We don't have to clear this place out to 2000. That's 8 o'clock p.m.
First of all, I want to extend my thanks to the mayor and his staff. It wouldn't have been possible to have put the banners up without their help this year. So, thank you very much. In August of this year, I was driving through rural Pennsylvania on my way to a class reunion, and every town I went through up there had banners on every pole. Some of them had 2 banners on each pole. And I would look forward to the day in Apopka when we can do the same thing here. We started off with authorization to put 24 of them up. The mayor got back involved and he said, sell as many as you can. So in the short time we had left, we sold 6 more, so we put 30 up this year. The 30 banners that are up this year will be up probably for another 2 weeks, and then they'll come down so the Christmas banners can go up. They will be stored until next year, and then these same banners will go back up again next year. So
Hopefully more.
And hopefully more. So we're going to start selling them. Our website will have the information when we start getting them ready for next year. Okay? Thank you.
Okay. It's your time to shine.
For the 50-50, the winner will get $265.
No, the green. That's your green.
That's your green ticket.
That's my lunch money.
2975488. Again, 2975. Again, 2975488.
That's a lot of donuts.
And I had to beg you to buy tickets.
That's your retirement. So I'd like to donate.
Okay. To the VFW? Yeah.
All right, he's going to donate it back to the VFW.
You met my clone.
That's what I said, and she's like, oh.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to do the raffle tickets. So go ahead and take the red ones out. I've got other people's tickets. I'm giving them to somebody to read them. They had to leave. We had a young lady, a couple had to leave, their daughter had a seizure, and the father-in-law, on the way to take her to the hospital, had an accident. So now he's in hospital too, so you need to pray for her. And could you read these tickets? This is, I don't know. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay. All right. I want to thank all the companies that donated things to us. They were pretty gracious in a short-term thing, but we're going to start with basket one. And this is from my hair salon, Great Clips there on Rock Springs Road. And the winner is 889009. 009. Come on in. You're lucky. You've got all kinds of great hair care products from Great Clips. And the last three numbers are 206. Thank you.
Damn, I wanted that.
Tom, who are 206? Oh, great. This is Harry Potter basket. And it's got all kinds of Harry Potter dude stuff in it. All right. Basket number 3's got a bunch of Christmas stuff and some margarita mix. Thank you, John. Potter basket. Thank you. The next one, the Christmas basket with margarita mix 281. The last three numbers are 281.
All right.
Yay! All kind of Christmas snows and margarita mix, cups and candles, and I hope you enjoy it very much. I'm sorry, that wasn't a Harry Potter basket. This is a Harry Potter basket. I'm not sure what you got. The Harry Potter basket. The last three numbers are 174. 174. Got a couple Harry Potter novels in it, a puzzle, this cute little guy here with the dog's head, and the figurine. Last three numbers are 174. Good. Oh, goody. You need some? Okay, 174. Then we have a whiskey basket with a wonderful candle and a navy shot glass, which is a Navy shot glass, which is very nice. And it's got a veteran's buck in it. It's a collector's item thing. Thank you, she's good there. And a Santa Claus hat. Last three are 198. 198. Last three, 198. Oh, the hands up over there. Okay. Yeah, I know. Basket 6 is wine and things like that, and crackers and stuff for you to have a party with. 027. 027. Last three numbers. 027. And here's a special blessing collector's item. Thank you. Then we have a Christmas basket. This has got all kinds of Christmas stuff in it for entertaining and decorate with. And it is 302. 302. Last three numbers is 302. Open down somebody. 302. Basket 7. And it's got a veteran's buck in it too. 302.
302.
Hey, okay, very good. Okay, now, this one's got all kinds of cooking stuff in it. And a veteran's buck. And it is 164. Okay, just take on the table. 164. 164. Hey, gentleman over there. Take it back. Okay, we have a little gnome basket with M&Ms in it and a veteran's buck. And basket 9. And the last three numbers are 245. 245. Basket 10 is a hot chocolate basket. Popcorn, veteran's buck. And the last three on that are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ray! Basket 11. It's got this really cute thing that I bought at the craft show. Covers the wine bottle, 2 bottles of wine and chocolates, and glasses. 134. 134. Basket 11. 134. 134. Going to it. Okay. Here we have a Club whiskey basket with dish towels and cups for shots. And it's 313. 313. And then basket 13 is a Stephen Rains drink wine. Veterans buck. And we got several of these. The first one is 70. 070. 070. Got it? Where? Okay, thank you very much. We have another one of those. 233. 233. That's for our table. Okay, another one. Run these boys back. 146. 146. You're ready for boot camp. 232. 232. 232. Even brings drink wine. Oh, we want two of them. Oh my God. Okay. We have these marvelous cups with tons of Tavern and different emblems on it. Things that go in your car. 047. 047. 047. Another one with 249th birthday. That's a special one time a year we're gonna have that cup. So it's a true item.
Thank you.
274. Yeah. 274. 274. If you got one of the cups, use a box with a straw. So raise your hand so they can bring them to you. I'm sorry, we missed that. 274? Yeah, we have empty boxes up here for you to get them. 274. Thank you.
All right, listen up. I just got told by the bartender that whoever wins that booze package, don't be drinking in the side. Okay? Because his license is served from there. So if you go in the parking lot, it's a different story. No. Save it till you get home. Now, I had to tell my wife that because she won the wine bottle and she was eyeing it really close. I said, no, you can't do that.
Okay, another Marine happy 249th birthday. 101. 101. 101.
Thank you.
045. 045.
Alex, Bob's got it.
Bob, jump up and down so they can see you. Okay, another Marine Cup, 217. 217. Basket 20, a Marine Corps Cup. 020. 020. These were provided to us by Joe Ryan. Okay? If you like these cups, you can order them with anything you want on them. You can have your MOS put on it, your date souvenir, your picture on it. So if you like them, see Joe Ryan at Ryan. He's at the first table up there. Just jump up and down for him. 295. 295. 295. Going once. 295. Yeah, I'm gonna draw again. 128. 128. Hey, we have a new restaurant in town. It's called Hicks Seafood Restaurant. It's right here on Main Street. That parking lot right across over here. It used to be wagon, something or other, chuck wagons. Anyway, they have the best catfish you've ever had. Go try them out. We have a gift card for $50. If you don't use all 50, they will give you another for the balance. 333. You will enjoy it tremendously. There's one. Very nice people. Oh, really? Ace Hardware donated these Stanley. This is a Stanley Quencher cup. It's 012. 012. So visit our Ace Hardware.
Thank you.
Oh, you got that battery.
Oh.
Now this is a Yeti cup. Everyone's all crazy about Yeti cups. 111. 111.
No, it's not her.
The barbecue set that goes in the case.
Okay, that's good.
And it is 263. 263. 263.
Over here.
Now, Sanders, give me a microphone, so while I have it, we have some contests going on. We have a singing contest for kids of all ages. They can sing the national anthem in any genre they want, as long as they don't change their work, and they can win money. And we have a three-dimensional art contest where kids can win up to $15,000 in scholarship money. All right, so if you have children or grandchildren, please pick these forms up. Then we have an illustrated art contest that's for kindergarten through 8th grade. And they can win, it's not as much as like $200 or something, but for a 5th grader, that's probably nice. So if you have kids those ages, please pick them up. If you're interested in joining the VFW or Post, we have applications available. We have a breakfast the third Saturday of the month, which is next week, and I gave out some coupons. It's all the pancakes you need. Scrambled eggs, biscuits and gravy, sausage, orange juice, and coffee for $7 from 8 to 10. You can't beat it. You can't go anywhere in town and get a breakfast like that. Then we have coffee and donuts every Wednesday and Saturday from 8 to 10. It's just $1. You're put in for a donut. Come join us, chew the fat with us, and get to know some of us. We'd like to have you. If you are interested in helping next year with this event, please see me. We would like to form a committee to help with the prizes and setting up and arrangements. Auxiliary has handled it, but we would like to draw some of you in to do that, because you have more resources than some of us have. Okay, Mike, want the microphone back? Or I'll sing and dance.
Okay, so we're gonna do it. What? Oh, okay.
Yes, please. Don't bring it up there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right, our first item up for auction. And the way this is going to work is stand up, put your hand in the air, we'll keep an eye out. Highest bidder wins. So this is a Sonicare electric toothbrush, and a free comprehensive dental exam and x-rays. The starting bid is $60. 60? Do I have 60? Anywhere? 60? Do I have 65?
Oh,
65,
Kamichi.
anyone?
Is that Kamichi? Oh, starting bid 200 now. No, he is a damn good dentist.
Do I have 65 anywhere? All right, I have $60 going once. $60 going twice. Sold for $60. And remember, we do take credit and debit.
And they'll run out the door.
All right, our next one is a year membership at Shoot Straight, Apopka, with unlimited range access and 10% in-store discount. The value is $300. Starting bid is $60.
60.
Do I have 65? Anybody?
100.
Oh, I have 100. 105, anyone? Anyone? I have 100 going once, 100 going twice. Sold for $100.
Did the Marine Corps taught you how to shoot already?
All right, next, I have the alcohol collection. Starting bid is $60. Anyone? No one? Oh, $60. We have 65. All the alcohol. Oh, you guys are Man. We have Negroni cocktail. If I say anything wrong, my bad. Liqueur Creole Clemente.
That's actually a very good rum.
Oh, look at this. Here you go, Troy. All right, what's the next one, Troy?
We've got an effing black cherry vodka.
And
Just a couple of cups of this and you'll be feeling no pain. And then this one, if you really want to feel romantic, it's a pomegranate. It is a very sweet, gentle alcohol. So I would just basically call this a sipper. With mangoes. Sounds like somebody knows their pomegranate. Long time ago.
all right, do I have 65? Anyone?
65.
Do I have 70?
This all together is looking about 120 bucks, folks.
65 going once. 65 going twice. Sold for 65.
Here we go, Tom.
All right, and our big item is the custom-made guitar.
Okay, this guitar was made by Steve Kramer. Could you stand up, Steve? Don't be shy. Okay, and he donated the Ford guitar. So this is a symbolic guitar. It's got the American flag on it, and then he said today he restrung it with like gold string, magical string. They'll bring fortune to you. Okay, so don't make them feel bad. Okay, don't let them go for the lowest bid. Okay, come on, go for it. Let's see a little bit of competition going on over here. All right.
Starting bid is $60. Do I have $60? $60. Do I have 70? Anyone? $70?
75.
Oh, yeah. Oh. You gonna do 80? You gonna lose it for $5? Oh, I got 80? Do I have 90? What's that?
105.
Oh, 105? Do I have 110?
This is handcrafted, folks. Come on.
I have 110 right here.
125.
125? Do I have 130?
130.
130? Do I have 150? Do I have 160?
You're right. Don't play that.
No. 160 anyway? 150 going once? 160? Do I have 170? Oh, 170, do I have 180?
Man! 180, guys, come on.
170 going once. 170, oh, 180 in the back.
185.
Do I have 190? Do I, oh, 195?
210.
Oh. 210, do I have 220? 210 going once. 210 going twice. Sold for $210. And that is it for our auction items. Thank you very much.
What did it go for?
210.
Oh! Now,